Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Eddie, you were saying, what is Charles Zanders?
Oh, no, I was officially going to pronounce them something, but I did actually remember there was something that I unveiled on my birthday, and coming to find out that it is Donnie's birthday. Allow me to do this with the most humility and graciousness possible.
Happy birthday, dumbass.
My heart, she melts for you, Eddie.
And yes, for the record, Charles.
You horses, you know what.
There you go. And I have found file folder after file folder of sound bites. And WWE has actually started to provide some decent sound bites again. So I will actually start recording them and throwing into the system as time permits. Of course, everybody who knows my schedule, well, the last 3 days, considering I've been dealing with a advanced case of bronchitis, I've had a grand total of an hour and a half sleep in 2 nights. I made the fatal mistake. Okay, I cannot take hydrocodone-based cough syrup. That crap leaves me wired for sound.
Oh, shit.
I'm the person who will drink a bottle of water along with that because it says drink lots of water when you take this. And I do not fall asleep. So my doctor gave me a codeine-based cough syrup to work with to help me relax and help ease my throat. I think I slept a grand total of 40 minutes last night. No longer than 10 minutes at a pop. It's kind of like the reverse of having sex, but hey, what the hell? And, oh, come on, that was funny. I don't care who you are. I am the most self-deprecating egomaniac you will ever know in your life, okay?
I agree with that. You're humble.
Well, I want to ask you this, sir. This is WrestleMania weekend.
There's only 3 matches on the show that I want to watch. And
well,
one of them's on the damn pre-show. It's Neville and freaking Aries. Look, I sit back here and I say this. You're going to put Aries and Neville on the freaking pre-show and you're going to put John Cena, Nikki Bella, Miz, and Maurice on the main card? Come on. What kind of world do we live in where ignorance is rewarded and talent is cursed?
I'm just saying this. They're going to get way more time on the pre-show than they would have got. And I'm guaranteeing you, man, like the pre-show, I don't know why they even call it a pre-show. People are still going to be watching it. Like,
you're absolutely right.
WrestleMania is like the Super Bowl for us, man. It's crazy. And the fact that we're even getting to see Neville versus Austin Aries, I thought they were going to do some BS cruiserweight ladder match or whatever to throw away. The fact that we are getting, that is a dream match, man. That is going to be insane. Hopefully they give it, ample time, man. That's going to be a hell of a match and probably show stealer if Taker and Roman don't do it.
You just said Taker and Roman. There's no chance in hell that
Roman's a workhorse and Undertaker is a fucking ring general, man. Taker don't
Agreed.
Brock couldn't work. That's why Taker was kind of with Brock. And Bray got a pretty good match out of him, but dude, Roman's a workhorse and a stud, and Taker's, how many years has he been in it? Taker's a smart son of a gun, dude. Watch, and he's going to go out on his shield. He's going to die in that damn ring, man. Watch what I'm telling you.
The other match
I'm telling y'all.
Go ahead.
Roman Reigns is a heel. It's Vince playing the, hey, look, he's a babyface. We're all going to acknowledge him as a babyface, and he's healing out the people that are the ones that are going to talk the most.
That's how you are healed. Nowadays, to be a heel in the WWE, you have to be a babyface. People are like, if Roman would go heel, we would like him. No, he's not going heel then. He's going babyface, you dipshit. Roman Reigns is a heel right now, and they're pushing him how you push a heel in 2017.
Yep.
Everybody knows everything.
Yep. No, I agree with that 100% because the fact that I've been saying since square one, Roman Reigns did not need to turn babyface when the rest of the Shield did the breakup. Look, Dean Ambrose is Dean Ambrose. John Moxley is an incredibly talented worker when he's given the opportunity to work. Tyler Black, Seth Rollins, world of respect for him. Former ROH world champion. The man has been a gold magnet everywhere. And they have played his character back and forth the way it needed to be done. He, as Wick would often say, and I say it just the same, he makes the perfect chicken shit heel, but he also makes the great dynamite heel. From there, Reigns was the untried commodity in all this. But when the internet wrestling community found out that Vince was going to give him the Cena push, they said, oh, but hell no. This guy is nowhere near ready for something that big. One day, he can be the face of the company, but he hasn't earned the right to be the face of the company to a world of people. That is why he does get the same verbal reaction as Cena does. Girls and kids will hold up the signs and cheer and go, yeah, it's woman. And then lo and behold, most people with an IQ above dried wallpaper paste over the age of 18 are going to go, boo, we don't like you. And you should know why by now, but you don't. And it's like, typical heel section reaction, but still. And the fact of the matter stands. When they decided to set this up back at the Rumble for Reigns to eliminate Taker and go, this is my yard now, I looked to the skies and said, thank you, Jehovah. Somebody got it. And who better to do the monster heel push with than the big dog himself? The big dog.
William Hamilton?
Yeah. I thought you were...
Roman's going over too. I'm calling it now.
Nope. You have a better chance.
I was about to say, I don't think so.
But
watch.
I'll get my other two matches in a second, but I want to throw this one at you. If you have my personal Facebook or facebook.com/FastEddieLayne, you saw the graphic that I put up today, and it's a poll question. Liking, smiling, haha, angry, do not classify as a frickin' answer for the question. Ace. But emojis do not count as answers. Ace. Okay, you got that? I'm picking at you, buddy. No, I'm not. The fact of the matter stands. This has been burning in my gut for the last few weeks, ever since Miz and Cena have started this storyline. And the epitome of the moment was when they did the Total Bella bullshit. 5 legal references. And where they did it from inside Cena's house. It finally dawned on me. WrestleMania, after John Cena and Nikki Irrelevant go over Miz and Maurice on the
boo.
Huh?
I said boo. I hate that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. They're going to go. Cena's going to go over.
Oh.
But I'm willing to sit back and guarantee you right now, unless they've had a change of heart, Cena's going to propose to Nikki after the match.
That's a great. I mean, that's a very typical. I would be okay with it for what wrestling is. I would be okay with it, and that's a match I'm interested in purely for the fact that both of those guys have stepped up. Better talent was in the ring with them, so how they're gonna and yeah, that was they've had matches before, but now they're actually everyone looks at them and says, "Hey, these guys can actually put on great matches."
Cena gets better every year.
Well, Cena, yeah, I was talking to some buddies of mine, and we sat down, and they're we've sat down and came up with 30 good John Cena 5-star matches. John Cena puts on a great show for a decade, but I'm interested in, because most of the guys he's put on great matches with were great wrestlers at the time. Miz has never been considered a great wrestler until the past year,
2 years,
maybe. Yeah, I mean, really, it really wasn't until the whole indie, the whole indie darlings came through and started wrestling Miz, and Miz was okay, let's do all this crazy crap. And whenever that started happening, so I guess it would be about 2 years, he's really stepped up his game, and it's been great. But I'm interested in seeing if they're going to really pull out all the stops and actually try to this is a moment they're going to have to prove. And who am I to say they have to prove? But these guys, they have an opportunity to shut up everyone. If them two have a 5-star match, then no one can talk shit about it.
It will never be a 5-star match because of the fact that you've got Nikki Irrelevant and Maurice involved in this equation. Nikki Bella
so you and I both know there's no way they're going to get in there. They're not going to do an extensive sequence because you and I both know this. It's the portion of it's going to be Cena and Miz, and the meat
Nikki's
of a great wrestler is in the middle.
Nikki is going to take the heat for Maurice in order to try to get Nikki the sympathy over. The sympathy cheers in the comeback. So when Nikki does the comeback and does the diving tag to John Cena, and John Cena comes in a house of fire, that place is going to explode. If you see anything else, there is no way that they're going to give Nikki the hot tag in this match. No way.
You're give the hot tag to AIDS.
Remember,
It's like any Charles Zanders classic.
and this match in and of itself will prove that AJ Lee was right. She was right from the moment she said it. She's been right every time that it's been brought back up through any other source. Talent is not sexually transmitted. Plain and simple.
I want to say that Nikki Bella is an incredible fucking heel. But
She's
I
irrelevant.
think that's because she comes off as more of her natural self in that bitchy role. As of now, as a babyface, I think she comes across as just typical high school phony. You know what I mean? Like the girl that makes fun of the kid on the internet and then cries at her funeral. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what she kind of reminds me of.
That is a very
It's
apt
just
description.
Wait a
and
minute.
that's just it comes through that she's kind of a dick in real life.
But you said she's
She may be a super sweet person, but I've never met her. She
She's
just seems like a
totally
dick.
superficial.
you just said that she's an incredible effing heel?
Yes.
I can only
No
respond.
one got more heat than her, Eva Marie, dude.
I can only respond to that one way.
You just made the list!
Ah, shit. Fuck.
TP3, what'd you do?
I don't know, man. Fuck me.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I think that Nikki Bella turns because it is John Cena. It is his house rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck his house rules.
What if Dolph Ziggler comes out there and steals both women? Would that be a good ending?
I'd laugh my ass
win
off.
from there.
I'd laugh my ass off. One of the other matches that I really want to see this coming Sunday, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a classic. Oh, and by the way, for the record, the reason why Miz gets discounted so much, especially in the series with Daniel Bryan, that when everything took place, because Miz is a product of the WWE. Daniel Bryan was a product of pro wrestling. Now, coming back over to it, Randy Orton, the kid continues to get better. He works smart. He has his pace. He has his style. Bray Wyatt meshes perfectly with that. These two should legit have a 4+ star match because they will incorporate physical as well as the psychological. Bray is a maestro on the psychological side and on the oratory side. Randy is no slouch on the intangibles. But now that he's refined his style and slowed it down a little bit and not trying to go 85 Lakers fast break offense, he's gotten that much better. So in my book, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt is another match that could steal the show. Guys?
I think
What was Orton's last? Hang on. What was Orton's last year's match?
Oof.
That was the Rollins match, correct?
no.
What was last year?
Wasn't he hurt last year?
Yeah, I think he was hurt last year.
Okay, so really his last Mania match was the Rollins match, and that was ungodly good. My fear with this is because they're going to try to do too much, and that kind of scares me. It's either going to be really good or really shit, which is a lot of the card this year. It really is, because the Andre the Giant Battle Royal thing, it's either going to be really good or really shit.
Which will also
And I mean, there's a lot of matches that I really like. It seems like an intriguing WrestleMania for me because there's just a lot of fringe matches. Like I really feel like the Taker Roman's matches, they're going to be really good or really bad, and I feel like that's all the way up and down the card. Austin Aries and Neville is gonna be good. I mean, I don't know how much they wrestled in the little leagues and the independent scenes and stuff like that, but judging by Aries, like Austin looks amazing. Yeah, I mean, I got to watch some of his stuff, and of course Neville's just a freak on his own. But I really enjoy the way Austin Aries is doing things, and his style is all just meshed ever so perfectly in the WWE.
Randy Orton was not on WrestleMania last year.
Okay. So his last one would have been Seth Rollins. I'm a legit fear. Like expectations, I hate expectations. And this is one of those matches to where the expectations are really high for them. So they're either going to try to bring too much or they're going to find that it's going to be interesting.
Randy Orton is the best professional wrestler alive today, in my opinion. Bray Wyatt has a brutal-ass style that I think, the only person I think you could argue better than Orton would be Styles. I'm just going to give it to Orton based on how fucking smooth everything he does. It seems effortlessly. Now, he does drop below that when he gets complacent. I don't think, however, he has been complacent as of late. He's doing some of the better work of his career. And, you know, the example of that's in that last pay-per-view where he worked Luke Harper, and they came out to no reaction whatsoever. Had 2 or 3 "this is awesome" chants going in the middle of the match and tore the damn place down. I think Bray Wyatt's going to show up. I think he goes over too, but I think this is going to be a hell of a match. Not the show stealer, but I do think it's going to be a 4-star, like you said.
And the other one, Angie?
Oh, I think it'll be a great match. If the match is done well, it'll be a payoff for the fans. The storyline leading up to this has been so intense. It's been so heated. So I'm excited for this match as well.
What I don't understand is how you can burn a man's house down and still be babyface.
I tried that once.
And drive a stake into his sister's grave. That happened.
That's true.
That's so she didn't become a vampire.
I hope that they do a double turn. I hope that it's a double turn.
That would be insane.
Okay.
And Bray turns face.
Bray Wyatt is supposed to be originally the babyface in this run. Randy Orton, because of the fact that the crowd just gets into him so much, especially the girls. Look, I was at SmackDown Live's house show here in Birmingham a couple of months ago. It was a 6-man tag, Reigns, Harper, and Wyatt. Excuse me, hold up. I just botched that pooch big time. Randy Orton, Luke Harper, and Bray Wyatt on one side, and I can't remember who was on the other because it was a makeshift. It wasn't a faction. Wasn't a team. And they started out with Bray and Harper started out the match. Well, all of a sudden I keep hearing a "We Want Randy" chant in Birmingham. And remember, the Wyatts are supposed to be heel. Lo and behold, pop of the night in my book. In my book, I popped this big other than the factor of Miz getting booed out of the building. When Randy was finally tagged, the crowd erupted. Whoever it was down in the corner. Randy rears back his foot like he's going to kick to the chest, takes a step back, tags out of the match, and gets booed. 5 seconds later, here comes the "We Want Randy" chant again. They do the same spot. Tag Randy in. He comes in looking like he's going to kick to the chest, and back the foot up, step back, tag out of the match. And he gets booed again. And when he finally kicks, about 5 minutes later, he finally gets into the match and kicks somebody, the crowd popped. Again. Probably like 9,000 people at the BJCC arena, and they were just all into the moment. Randy and Bray Wyatt. I'm not going to say Austin Rock, but I'm going to say they are so incredibly close to that rarefied air to where you don't have to have a pure classification because they can flip at the drop of a hat without a forced turn. Big Show, Mark Henry, they have to be force turned. And the crowd resents it every time. Bray takes people on a roller coaster ride, just like Randy Orton has learned how to do over the course of the years. He can make you, both of them can make you boo them one moment and cheer them the next. That's why it is so hard to classify who is who in this match. Orton's supposed to be heel. Bray's supposed to be face. Because Bray Wyatt is just so damn incredibly over, it ain't even funny. But that's the way that I look at that. Retort, comment?
I mean, it's once again, it's just the whole you can't trust by what the presentation of what it is. It's the same thing with Roman. He's obviously a heel. I mean, the terminology is just it's twisting people's mind because the inside baseball crap is just so it's so obvious that I'm telling you, Vince is way smarter than any of us. And he always has been, and that's why he survived this long.
It's not just Vince, it's Triple H.
Yeah, exactly. Those guys are just they're on a different level, and it's fascinating to get to finally, it's unbelievable. I'm telling you, anytime anybody asks about pro wrestling, it's just not describable how awesome pro wrestling can be.
Okay.
Wick, I want to ask you this one directly. Do you feel that they cheapened the Lesnar-Goldberg match by making it a Universal title match?
No, because something has to be on the line. I think this is it for Goldberg. We all remember WrestleMania 20 when Stone Cold was the special guest referee, and they were both booed out of the building.
That was an abortion.
Well, I think that the crowd will be behind Lesnar on this more than Goldberg. I don't think it cheapens it. I think that it actually adds relevance to it, because if not, you have them in a 5-minute Iron Man match, and this isn't going to last long. This match.
I was going to say, does this actually last longer? Is this the popcorn getter? Is this the
pee break?
Yeah, is popcorn. Yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah, Taker's entrance is going to be longer than this match.
Yeah.
I'm hoping somebody actually rides in on a roller coaster, since apparently a roller coaster is going to be part of the stage this year.
That's
unbelievably scary.
To New Day? Well, they come out of a box of cereal, so why not get on
They're the host. They have a bicycle
with ice cream on it.
Oh, shit. Shit's got real.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our last break of the evening. When we come back, we're going to wrap up the show. DP3, Zanders, Fast Eddie Layne, Angie Nemesis, and myself, the Wicked Nemesis, right here on the To Be Determined show. Don't go anywhere, or you'll be square.
Because you're not around.
The To Be Determined show live Wednesday nights, 9 Central Standard Time. Join myself, the Oracle of Ominous, the Wicked Nemesis, the Grand Design, Clyde Braddock, and the Magic City Runner, Fast Eddie Layne, as we take you to the edge of uncensored. Yes, we go uncensored, so make sure you have your earmuffs. Ask your parents, for those of you that are a little young, maybe under 18, but make sure if you have any heart conditions or any mental defects, please listen, because they may take effect right here live every Wednesday night, 9 Central Standard Time. Beyond Ringside Radio Network, beyondringside.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, really quick, want to give a big shout out to the Carnies, Nikki and Kerry Awful. Great match against George Norrie's favorite tag team, Coast to Coast, on Ring of Honor. That was a hell of a match.
Hell of a match.
Hell of a shoe. We were talking about ultimate thrill ride that is WrestleMania. I predict that Nia Jax wins the Raw Women's Championship and
Sasha.
keeps it for a year.
That'd be cool.
She's going to shit.
Yes.
Until Ronda Rousey comes in next WrestleMania. That doesn't sound bad, though, does it, boys? That sounds like a shoot, something that'll happen.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey coming sounds like a great idea.
I'm still going to be getting pizza, so it doesn't matter.
So I have a question, guys. How many years in this business do all 4 of us have, like, put together?
A lot. But that's just because Wick and Eddie.
It's
the only reason.
Yeah, it's well over 30.
Well over 30, okay.
No, Eddie's got almost 30
Yeah,
now.
shit, so we got almost 60 then. So here's my question to you guys. Why in wrestling, if you are the shit, singular, you're good. But if you're the shits, plural, bad.
Of the drizzling variety?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's like saying if you have a bad match, you shit the bed.
Yeah, but if a guy walks in the locker room, say, I'm sitting down, and you look at me and you go, that Charles Zanders kid, he's the shit. And I'm like, oh, he's good. But if you put an S on that, I'm like, oh, fuck, no, he's bad. I'm working him tonight.
Because if you take one shit, your regular. You know, your digestive tract. Take multiple shits. You might want to go get that looked at.
This is why you listen to the To Be Determined show. We get down to the
I was
heart.
trying to say, Eddie, please get us back on track.
There's some.
And I hope everybody's actually being careful out there on their way to Orlando. By the way,
Oh, yeah.
or to Mississippi as DP3 is going.
I know Big K's going.
Charles Sanders' career is going.
There are about
Yeah,
19 different shows going on in Central Florida this weekend. One of
Florida's
which,
a fucking hotbed, man. Wish I was there right now.
right now, it's Mania weekend. Florida is the hotbed, plain and simple.
Man. So Goldberg, I say, going to do the job for Lesnar fucking finally.
He better. Oh my God. I'm going to tear this house apart if that doesn't happen.
Or he's going to go over strong and we're going to get John Cena versus Goldberg.
No.
Probably
God, no.
SummerSlam.
Please, no.
I think Cena could carry it.
I'll pray a prayer every night for that not to happen.
I'm just still not going to watch. That's going to be something I go.
Are you guys not a fan of Goldberg Cena? You don't think that would be good?
I don't think anything with Goldberg could be worth watching. The last two times I've left early, I was talking to you on the phone with one of them, Donnie, and you said, "Oh my God, this match is already over." And I thought that match lasted too long on both occasions. I cannot stand
I'll
watching.
tell you how this fucking goes. He doesn't go, "Oh yeah, that should have ended." He goes, "You're fucking ribbing me. This match is not over. How many times are they gonna botch some shit?"
Yeah.
No, dude, it's over right now. You're fucking whatever. I'll read tomorrow. Oh, you ain't gotta. He got mad at me. He's like, "I ain't gotta fucking have you. You ain't gotta tell me shit. I'll just read about the dumb shit."
He thought you were doing it.
Ace had to get on the phone and be like, "Yo, dude, no, this shit happened." And then Charles goes, "Sure." And then fucking, I think like we talked about something else after that.
Yeah.
Like,
That
here's
sounds
my
about right.
opinion on that. Goldberg wrestled in front of his wife and kids, like, multiple times. That was his little spiel. Like, get it over with. I hate him. I hate everything he represents about the sport. Look,
You call it a sport pop. I fucking love that, by the way.
well, thank you.
When people call it a business, it just kind of
Well, you know, and people who have listened to the show know I'm not the biggest Brock Lesnar fan. However, in this regard, I hope Brock cleans his clock, just ends his career over and done. We never have to hear about Goldberg, all his stupid antics, all his bullshit. I hope it's over.
Bad Street, Atlanta, GA.
Oh, fuck. We share the same birthday. Me and Michael Hayes do.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yep. Free
Happy
bird,
birthday,
baby.
DP3 and Michael P.S.
It's a hell of a combination right there. I'm just gonna
I'm
say.
saying.
You have the new age Michael P.S. Hayes hairdo, anyways.
I don't hate that.
No, you shouldn't.
Charles has
Gray
the
hair.
Terry Gordy body.
Go fuck yourself, Donnie.
I'm glad you got that, man. For a minute, I thought that was going to go over your damn head.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we've all picked. Who do you think is going to steal the show? What match?
It's a toss-up, and I'm going to have to go with either, and this is the match that people are sleeping on, it's either going to be Roman and Taker or Styles and McMahon, and I'm going to go ahead and say Styles McMahon, even though my heart is saying Roman Taker. I'm going to say Styles and Shane O'Mac.
Angie?
I don't know. Why did you go to me
I
next?
don't think they're booked this year.
Yeah, they're
Charles?
Not. Oh, that's not booked.
I guess I'll have to go Roman and Taker. I'm glad Donnie didn't take that because that's been my pick. Like as soon as I heard about it, I'm intrigued by this matchup.
Eddie,
Yo.
what match do you think is going to steal the show?
Neville Aries.
I agree with that one.
And I think
I almost would too. I mean, it really is. I mean, that match is just built for success, though.
Yeah.
And I think the Raw Women's Championship is going to steal the show.
You're
Well,
lying.
you got a bogged down in that one match, and her name is Nia Jax.
I think Nia Jax is going to fucking pull one out and
Look.
fucking Brock Lesnar for an entire
As long
year.
as people
Nia
still-
Jax has an excellent hair stylist. Her hair is perfect every time.
Nia Jax was supposed to be the second coming of Awesome Kong. Then she did the one thing she should have never done. Open her mouth.
Blink.
Yes.
Who did?
I was just thinking.
The promo that she cut,
Blink.
the promo she cut Monday night was, that voice should not have come out of that mouth.
Oh dear,
Now,
we missed
She
that.
sounds like a mom. Like she just
She's
sounds
hot.
like a mom.
She sounds like AJ Styles' hairstyle.
Yeah,
Legit.
she really does. And
But
When you have a monster, you don't let them fucking talk unless they sound like Luda Vachon.
you
That's
put
right.
Nia Jax is in this match against a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, and a Jaguar. And you're bringing a Ford F-150 into this match.
I was going to say a minivan, but
Well, there you go. The soccer mom van. Sure, I've driven one of those before too, but I understand the concept. I think, for me personally, as far as it goes, I think Sasha gets the belt to make up for last year when the women's title was put in play and Ric Flair was the one to hold her out of the ring so she couldn't break up the submission attempt. Bayley's young on the roster. Nia Jax is young on the roster. If we're going by people who have done as much as they can for this, remember, Sasha and Charlotte have had hella matches. You can never call what Sasha and Charlotte have done on Raw at pay-per-views and house shows anything remotely close to diva. These women know how to frickin' work. Bayley is on the precipice of being at that level. She's good. Sasha and Charlotte are damn great. Nia Jax is out of her element in this match, and I have a feeling she's going to end up looking like Goldberg at the end of a 6-minute match. Somebody give me oxygen. Or actually, in her case, somebody give me oxygen.
She's got 3 skinny bitches to bump for her. She should be all right here.
I want to see her do the running back avalanche
Oh, fuck
in the
me.
fucking top rope break.
Dude, how much do you think Bayley weighs? Like they only announced Nia Jax's weight. They said 272 fucking pounds. I don't know if that's true or not. But if that's the case, Bayley has to weigh about 100.
Maybe.
I am now. Don't take me wrong. I'm not discounting Nia's talent, but she is still young in this industry. In my book, I don't give a damn about her bloodline, and I don't care if Alpha and everybody else is saying, well, "We need our people go over." Well, your people been going over, bitch.
You just call Alpha a bitch?
Yeah. Apparently, there's been some pressure from the family.
Delete.
I ain't deleting that. I love Alpha to death. I mean, tremendous. But if the rumors are true that he and the family have been squeezing on Triple H, Stephanie, and Vince to put Roman over and to put the rest of the family over at least once, then that ish just has to effing stop.
I don't think he would say that.
I don't either.
I don't think he was happy with the way that Roman's storylines have been going.
Well, hell, even The Rock couldn't get him over.
I think Vince just has a hard on for the dude with long hair, good looks, great body, and a hell of a Superman punch.
I think
Hey,
Vince
throw a punch, Charles Zanders.
I think Vince is quietly
yeah, I know what I gotta
bisexual.
work on.
Look, I think Vince is quietly bisexual.
Well, he's not quiet about it, or he used to not be.
There you go. I mean, he may have balls the size of grapefruits and be a genetic hammer. For somebody to come across that damn straight, he brings in guys that just, I'm sorry. And we get
Are you talking
enough.
about Nathan Jones?
What?
Not Nasty Nate.
Are you talking about Nathan Jones?
Well, I sure as hell ain't talking about Waylon Mercy.
Well,
Pop, by the way, fucking pop for Waylon Mercy.
Yes.
life is a bowl of beans in Waylon Mercy's hands.
Oh, shit.
The greatest of all time. I'm sorry, I love that. Dan Spivey killed that shit.
Yes.
Okay, it's about that time to wrap up the show. Donnie PrimeTime, how can everyone get in touch with you, sir?
Wow,
Facebook at Donnie PrimeTime. You have Instagram at DPrimetime3 and Twitter. Oh, the Twitter you have at D PrimeTime 3rd. That's 3RD.
Charles Zanders, how can everyone get in touch with you, sir?
His phone number is
There you go.
My credit card number. Charles Zanders on Facebook, and then Zanders is Chaos on the Twitter machine, and I don't have an Instagram because I don't really post anything on Twitter. I don't really post anything. The best way is just to come to shows. I'll be in my hometown of Albertville, Alabama, which is going to be pretty cool because my grandparents are going to get to watch me. And then I've got, coming up after that, I'm going to Mississippi in Ripley on a Friday, April 7th. And then I don't know what else I have after that. I'm assuming Peach State and then GCW for sure. And then I'm pretty sure I've got some other in the works. But keep up with me on Facebook. That's the best way.
Eduardo,
yo.
How can everyone get in touch with you, and what does this very radio station have upcoming?
Thursday, March 30th, the Shooters Gallery is back. Yours truly, Shane Knowles and Ted Guinness, coming off of last night's marathon episode of Back to Basics, which was a hybrid of Back to Basics and Beyond Ringside Live. Thank you to Mark Bowman as well as Brooks Logan for coming on board last night in the first hour, and then, of course, Phil Stamper and I took it all the way to the 2 hours after that. Everything is loaded on all fronts, including YouTube. Hour 3 is about to go on YouTube right now. From there, the Shooters Gallery back 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, and we got a lot to talk about. From Adam Silver sticking his foot all the way past the bridge of his mouth with a comment that he made that has definitely gained traction, with the everything from the elation to the bottom falling out of Raider Nation, with the acknowledgement and the 31-1 vote for the Raiders to move to Las Vegas. And, of course, Ring of Honor, Wrestling Revolver. God, WrestleCon itself being this weekend. Damn, I would love to be in Orlando for WrestleCon. And then, of course, this coming Sunday, we're going to play it by ear. I'm saying 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock for Beyond Ringside Live, which I'm opening the doors for people for everybody to come in for a minute to do quick predictions. Plus, chat room is going to be open, beyondringside.com. And remember, if you heard earlier, I have the question on facebook.com/FastEddieLane. I'll put a poll up on Twitter later. Do you believe that John Cena will propose to Nikki Bella after their match at WrestleMania? You can find me at Fast Eddie Lane on L-A-Y, son of a bitch, Fast Eddie Layne on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. FastEddieLane.com is my home. At Beyond Ringside on Twitter and occasionally Instagram. And Facebook.com/Beyond Ringside. I think I just said the Twitter account again, didn't I? At Beyond.
It's okay.
Okay. Frack. Rock-a-duck. Who cares? BeyondRingside.com, ProWrestlingRadio.net. Find us all over the place. 16 ways to listen to the station. I believe the current count is 13 different ways to catch the replays. It's that damn easy. Check us out sometime.
Angie, how can everyone get in touch with you?
On Facebook, Angie Tsarion.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay. I'm perfectly okay with
what's your
that.
Twitter?
Seriously.
That's
Twitter, Angie_Nemesis. And on Instagram, GingerGoddess1.
that was
Myself at Wicked Nemesis on Twitter, the Wicked Nemesis on Instagram, which I have been on a long time. The Merchants of Death, the Violent Gentleman, the Unlucky Charms, the To Be Determined Show, and what else? What?
Tinder.
No. Yeah, I said Wicked Nemesis.
You
Yeah,
have your YouTube.
yeah, and of course YouTube, the Wicked Nemesis. Check out Grapple Vision, always putting up great shit, especially when they put over the Violent Gentleman. Big shout out to Grapple Vision.
It does.
Oh, it does, yes. And Hallelujah, by the way.
And one of these days, they will actually remember my fucking name. No, they
I know
won't.
Eddie's been on both videos that Grapple Vision has put up for us, so they're always doing great work out there. If you want to talk about parody and shoot and the back end business side of professional wrestling, that's where you check it out. Check out the To Be Determined Show and Beyond Ringside. You have to log in to check those out because we have been censored by the one and only Google/YouTube, YouTube HGate. For Donnie Primetime III, You got to say something funny.
I'm in a Pro South title match this Friday. Come watch me.
Happy birthday, dumbass.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
4, Charles Zanders.
If you want to be part of the show, go get trained.
4, Fast City Layne.
Yes, that is a midget between my legs.
Well then.
Did Joshua Hagan just beep in?
Oh, and by the way, Donnie, one more time.
Happy birthday, dumbass.
There you go. I'm about to go take some serious drugs, go burn one, and go fall into my bed right after I finish post production.
Burn one for us. 4, Angie Nemesis.
Good night, everyone.
I am the Orc of Ominous, the architect of intellect V, necessary evil, the wicked nemesis. Good night. Good luck. Leave your week to be determined. Don't be a maybe. Be a definite. Forever forward. Happy birthday, DP3.
Right.
And that's how you cut a promo, Charles Zanders.
Yes!
Damn it!
Game, set, match. Wicked Nemesis.